my noise off real quick. That noise will be my air conditioner. Whoo, so how's everybody doing today? Got a little bit of something to show you guys. I've always got something to show you. I'm looking for something else. Let me see here. I got tools everywhere. What's up, Mir? All right, get that angled just about right. Maybe it'll stay. Xavier's RC's Adventures, what's up? I got my Vidavon stuff. Look at that. Yeah. $6.75 a set. I'm gonna wash all the primal, all the stuff like that, so it's nice and white. So, yeah. Yeah. Xavier, Chuck, what's up? Pope along. I need to. There we go. Get my big head in here. What's up? All right. So I went to my recent events were ECC. I went to the Monster Jam, No Limits RC Monster Jam World Finals. Weather was kind of bad, but the biggest story of the day was at Digger's Diner. Yes, it was at Digger's Dungeon in Poplar Branch, North Carolina. They could not find a cook. So as I'm ordering some breakfast, looking at the lady, I see a legendary figure in the back. I'm like, what the world? Dude, Dennis Anderson was doing the cooking. It was awesome. I'm like, I wanted one of everything at that point, but I just couldn't fit it. So I just had a biscuit, got a Philly cheesesteak for later, and he stayed there like all day doing the cooking. I'm like, wow. So Dennis stepped up to the hot plate, so to say. All right, let's see if I can get to you guys here. Let me see here. Chuck Parks, Pop Along RC, Clayton, what's up? Look at those, yes sir. Turtle RC, Scale RC, what's up, buddy? Waiting on some RC parts. Marcus Landry, yes sir, they are awesome. Matt, Michael Mess, Speedy Brute, Paul King, Big Dad RC. Thoughts on the TRX4 High Trail Ranger? I think it's awesome. I think it's beautiful, but I don't think it's for like anything gnarly because it's too tall. It'll just fall over. But beautiful trucks. Beautiful job on the truck bodies. Absolutely. Grizzly RC, Cheeseburger. I did not get any pictures with Dennis. And it kind of, I'm thinking back now, I really messed up. I got my buddy with a Raminator, number 97 Gravedigger. I could have went by, got that. I had 2 Gravedigger bodies here. And I'm like, man. Because I did see Dennis out like one time talking to some guys. I could have probably got him to take a break and autograph these truck bodies, but like a dummy, I forgot to even take the darn things. Discovery, what's up? Mir, let's send it. Hey guys, let's send it RC. That's a buddy of mine, Gary. He's right here local. I'm going to help him out. Try to help him with some video, teach him how to make and edit videos. He's trying to start up his own local channel. So you'll see a different version of RC, speed runs, boats, things like that. You'll also see some different clips from back here at the Exoplex since he's local. So check out Let's Send It RC if you guys would. He's a buddy of mine. Robert Cole, what's up, buddy? Did you ever post the interview with Dino RC? I've got to check. I think it's still in the editor. Or I completely forgot about it. I'm not sure. Where did I do the Dino RC thing at? Was that at ECC? I can go back and look through that, see if I can find that interview. Chuck Parks, trying to figure out what wheels and tires to order now. What vehicle, buddy? Crazy Quad Brothers, what's up? Yeah, Marcus, I sure did. They sent the wrong part again. This time I'm going to order both of them and see if I get the same part twice again. I don't know why they cannot seem to get that part. But anyways, I'll message you later and show you what I got. It's probably the wrong one, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Nicole Henderson. I appreciate that. I will tell you this, since I have retired the day job, I've not had a day off. Even when I'm driving, and I know I shouldn't, I'm still kind of working different things. So, yeah, I will take a day off. I have seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3 twice. It's good. Really good. Especially if you've seen 1 and 2. This wraps it up so beautifully. Upgrade on the concrete pad. I think I finally found the hookup on the dirt to finish my back area. I've got to get that dirted before I do the concrete pad, because the concrete pad, that's where the dump truck has to run. And the only other option is to have the dump truck drive on the track around the driver's stand. So I've kind of got to have the dirt done before I do the concrete pad. But when I do the concrete pad, you'll start seeing a different kind of video. I will be testing on-road tires, all that stuff. I'll be able to do all that stuff. What size screw and screw link to mount the fine mounts design on a 10.3 Bronco? Honestly, I don't know. I have a whole bucket of bolts. In fact, they're right down here. I literally have this many bolts. I dig through these bolts all the time. I put extra bolts in there. It's starting to fill up though. Apparently I'm putting more bolts in than I'm using. Picra. Dang, all right, another gift. Man, I went on there, maybe because I'm like the channel or something. I didn't see a way to gift a membership. Picker, no idea what 1 and 2 is. Must behind this point. What is life? Be in Florida June 1st through the 5th. Is Exoplex open that weekend? Yes, it sure is. And I will be here. Actually, it's open all week, really. It's just, you'll probably catch me out there videoing, recording, or I might be working on the track or something like that, you know. And like I've mentioned before, is oh, Paul King, nice. He's a local guy too. If you come out here during the week and all that stuff, if I'm recording, you know, if you want to get on camera, it'll be your best chance. I can put you on camera. Let me see here. I have Incisions SE90 shocks, and they leak super bad. Clayton, a lot of guys talk about the green slime to try to get the O-rings to seal. I don't have those shocks, but can you get new O-rings for them? Is there a rebuild kit that you can use for that? The concrete pump instead of a truck. I'm just simply going to, when I do the pad, I'm going to have somebody come out and take care of that for me. Crazy Quad Brothers. Okay, buddy. What is the weight differences between the stock and aluminum Raminator wheels? Honestly, I did not weigh them, and I should have. I probably guessed 3 times as much. I don't have the weigh scale with me, or I'd at least weigh this one. I have to have a membership to gift one. Oh, okay. So I had to log out, get a membership as another account, and then I could gift them. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. I mean, you would think I would be able to just sign somebody up and set them up, right? But apparently I can't. Suggestions on where to find the elusive fear. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Okay, let me try to catch up on you guys. I am missing a lot of comments here. All right, I am Xavier. I'm not in Texas. I'm in Northeast Florida. Devon Center Trad. Okay. Thank you, Vince. How's it going? Just got a new crawler today. Nice. Which crawler did you get? Chuck Parks, 10-2 Builders Kit. Going for LCG and been leaning towards 2.2. You have to find a real low profile 2.2 tire for that. When is someone going to bring out MOA portals? Is that really needed? I mean, I don't think mine needs portals. I mean, I've basically got like a weird comp shafty portal. That's Thor. Pitbull's chronic shocks are amazing. Matt, I've got a set of those, and they're probably going to go on the Dr. Kleimenstein build. I've had a set of those since USTE. They've got 4 O-rings, I believe. I have not seen the Team Associated Pro 2 LT10 short wheelbase. I'm not even sure what that is right now. Will you be attending Axial Fest Badlands? And if so, what will be your go-to rig? Abraham Magana. Yes, I'm going to be at Axial Fest Badlands. That's the next thing on my list. I'm going to bring the Pro. I'm going to bring probably a base camp, maybe a Rift, maybe. I don't know. That might be it. I mean, I'm not there to really. I'll be driving some stuff, but I'm not entering anything. I'm just there to cover the event, meet, greet everybody, see how the world works that far north. The shop, what's up? Exocaged RC, will you do a Nitro RC? Yeah, but it's not going to be good because I have no idea how to tune a Nitro. So if I was to bring a Nitro on here and yeah, let's go make some noise and it doesn't run right, it's like I don't even know if I can properly show a Nitro because I just don't know what to do with one. The best crawler tire inserts, in my opinion, Reynaldo. Whew, man. 3BRC is one of the top guys. Flub RC, they make a really nice one as well. The best insert for your money is the Yizzer, YZZR. $35 for 4 of them. I think there's like 7 or 8 different brands out there now. Everybody's got printers and everybody's making their own designs, you know. So, heck, depending on your vehicle, if it's lightweight, you want a single stage lightweight one. If you can get a 2-stage printed insert as well. Honestly, I haven't had a bad one. I've had them where they were too stiff or didn't fit the tire properly, but I haven't had a bad insert out of any of them. When you order, tell them to use a pump, not truck. So they, well, I mean, what does it matter if they put the concrete in? There'll be somebody there spending because I'm going to pay for the service. I'm just simply going to pay as, hey, put the pad in. I want, obviously, fiber or whatever crete it is where it doesn't have cracks and stuff. So, I mean, it's not like I'm going to be driving on it, but I also want like a walk-in theater. So, and the driver's stand is going to have a big pad on it, a big like white dangly pad thing. And I'm going to have a projector on the back side of it, on the front side. So we can actually watch movies out there when the weather cools off. You don't want to do it in the summertime right now. Bring that hard park mini. I can pack the mini. It's so small, nobody will notice it. It's not axial. There isn't much there that's axial, though. I really don't think it's there. A Venom Creeper. Okay, T-Dale, be very careful and don't break it because I don't think you're going to find parts anywhere for that. That thing has been discontinued for quite a while. And I Don't believe you're going to find any axle shafts or any of that unless somebody stepped up and started making them in the last 2 years. So be careful with that. Nice crawler though. I had 2 of them back in the day. Worst part is, since new, I built the shocks, glued the O-rings so they set easier and they leaked the day later. Yeah, that kind of sucks, Clayton. We're sharing the ECC footage, walking around me last year there. Yeah, Francisco, the ECC was awesome. It was very leisure, almost leisure too much, if that makes any sense. But the thing that I really wanted to see were the MOAs and the supers. And then I got to see the minis. And to me, the MOAs and the supers, that stupid reverse penalty makes sense with those unscaled vehicles. Scale vehicle, reverse penalty is stupid. I don't care what the argument is, it's stupid. But when you come to like the sporty class or the mini or the MOA, it makes perfect sense because that's more like a We Rock non-scale style driving. It makes perfect sense to me. But scale trucks, 40, 50, 60 scale points, whatever it is, reverse penalty, no. I'll never charge a reverse penalty on those style vehicles on any event that I put on. All right, I'm doing Fusion 2300. Get me the Fusion 2300 should make it run a little bit quicker. It won't be a crazy fast, John Rich, but it will be a little bit quicker. See, Marcus, when my weed eater starts acting up, I make sure it's completely dead and it goes into the garbage and I go get a new one. All right. I've done a lot of real world stuff though, vehicles. Nitro is teat the two. Help personal RC guru. Chris Carter. Awesome, buddy. Thank you for that. Nico, everywhere I've looked for the FuriTech Komodo motor plate, gone. Get them in a cart online, hit the button. Have you went to CCXRC, Nikoi? Go check CCXRC. He actually stocks a lot of FuriTech stuff. Yeah. Schmiddenho. Schmiddenho. Yes, the Exoplex is open. I think Wisconsin beat you at 89 degrees. 89? I think we were about right there today, too. Speaking of Banff, yeah, I'm going to be working with them here soon to try out some of theirs as well. Just about every part on the hard park is axial spec fitment. I don't have it. It's actually out in the car. I took it over to a buddy's house and was crawling with it. I got back like literally about 20 minutes before I had to go live. So I didn't even unload it. But the axles are these Super 8s, LRC something, and they're wider than the normal 124. How do you like the Texoma RC again? Actually, the Texoma RC drives pretty darn good. I think the 50% underdrive kind of hurts it a little bit. It helps it turn, obviously, but it kind of hurts it a little bit. But otherwise, it's a good truck. Epic RC, my thoughts on the Hobbywing Fusion Pro. Considering I have about 10 of those now, I like them. I really do. The Fusion Pro at $150, when you get into competition, you really want that slow startup, it's worth every penny of it. If you're building something for the trail, maybe jump in the mud, blast some dirt hills, the Spectrum version at $150 is worth it. If you want just a light trail truck, just something to cruise around, high efficiency, then you get the SE version for $80. That's worth it. But when you're really wanting to get that slow RPM startup, you got to go with the Pro, and believe me, it's phenomenal. Grizzly Morton, what's up? Guru, what's up? Spidey 92. Dang, what are y'all doing up so high in temperatures? That little 24 scale you got is unbelievable. Chris, yeah. I think those are, I believe those are actually set to go up tomorrow. Yeah, that thing climbs the 110 stuff, buddy. And when I was over at my buddy Richard's place, you'll see that video. I did get some video footage of that. Dude, this thing's just crawling. I also took the Deluxe over there as well. I've really got to get those wheels and tires put together so I have the actual real setup. I just got to order some tire glue, like $10. I'm just too lazy to click the buy button. All right, everyone in this chat, yes, sir. Woohoo! 59 and 34 likes. 65 watching, 24 likes. You mentioned that, I was like, well, y'all hit that, like 70 viewers, only 7. 7? I see 34. I'm sure it'll update here in a few seconds. Great. IAQ Master. Hey, me and him have been putting together a nice 24 scale course. It's 2 foot wide, about a 4 foot 4 inch deck height. So it's right there, no crouching down. And it's like 2 stretches of, what was it, 40 feet? So, and we got some awesome plans for this thing. So the Exoplex is going to be slowly getting a dedicated 124 course. LGRP Super 8, that's what they are. Oh, they're completely out of stock, Marcus? That stinks. Well, I hope they get more, because those are some awesome axles. I think it will, IAQ Master. I think so. I think last year it was kind of cool all the way into June. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. I got... Then, and that brings up another thing. I'm actually home until June when I go up to Axial Fest. So I'm hoping to build up enough videos so I can put more videos for channel members. Like channel member only content is what I'm trying for. Since I retired, I've been just going, you know, just running like a chicken with his head cut off, you know, just running like crazy. So hopefully now I can settle down and actually get into a rhythm, if that makes any sense. Star Bond Black, I have never heard of that. Now this has to hold tire beads to carbon. Just so you know, it has to hold tire beads to carbon. What is Maz Designs? Maz Chassis? I haven't heard of that one. Ashley, what's up? All is well. Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Jason Krause, what's up? Cheat Code XL. Well, I've never even heard of Maz Designs. Quite busy hurricane season, El Nino. It should be a little slow here in Louisiana. Well, I hope I'm not busy like trying to, you know, prepare for hurricanes. Chris Carter, I can't kick my feet up. The last few days I have been home, a couple days, I wake up about 7:30. I go in, I cook some eggs, sausage. That's my breakfast. Sit back for a few minutes, check the affiliates, check the video, see if it's doing okay, try to answer some comments. And then it's off to the RC room. And I got my big order of Vidavon in. I was able to restock a lot of stuff on the website. I also need, I guess if I get a good rain day, which is Florida, it's going to happen. At that point, I'll be able to do some cleanup. All this mess you see back here is just RC stuff on top of RC stuff. It's crazy. I have more RC stuff than anybody should ever have. No kidding. I'm pretty sure I'm over 100. I haven't even counted the last 7 or 8 that I've got. It's ridiculous. It's an addiction, guys. The best class 2 or 3 comp chassis out there. I mean, makes it really nice wheels too. 24 TH real chassis. Coming soon, drive shafts. So what would I need to, what vehicle would I need to buy so I could properly show those parts? I mean, all my other ones have all kinds of parts and pieces on them. So I would need to get something specifically to show those correct. Does the Exoplex have a display of your items for sale, or is that? I do not have that at the Exoplex. It's just on the website. And if you guys need something, we can find it on the website. I can go in and get it for you, and we can do a cash deal or a PayPal, friends and family, whatever, because we're right there, you know? I stripped 2 spur gears in 1 hour on my Slash 2-wheel drive. Okay, are you landing under throttle? Sometimes if you're going slow and you're trying to throttle it up or something and you land under throttle, yeah. I actually stripped the spur gear out on my Arma Centon 3S today. I got 2 or 3 stock plastic ones. They're only like $2 a piece. $2 or $3, something like that. I get free links right now with a new V2 chassis. I don't even know what the chassis looks like. I've never heard of them until right here. Rod, Star Bomb Black works perfect for it. Tires never come off, period. All right. Oh, I've always got a backup. I mean, heck, there's the LMT right there, the TLR. I ran that today. See if I can show you guys a clip. I'll probably post this on the Facebook group. Let me see here. Is this it? Yeah, that's it right there. I'll let you guys see this one. It was kind of weird because I was underneath it almost. All right, let me see if I can get this set where I can play it for you guys. Look at that. I need a better camera that doesn't flip the screen adjustments around. Oh, and it's showing everything. But anyway, yeah, I was underneath it. And luckily enough, my right hand is so trained so well, it went, whoop, followed it over. Drive with one hand, record with the other. I'll be honest with you. I drive with this hand, record with this hand. Typically, when I'm editing with this hand, looking with this one eye. Because when I go to edit, it's instant yawn and instant sleep time. For the Raminator, I've also got these. Now, these fit the stock steering links only, not the HD. I'm working on getting some that fit the HD. This is for the Raminator. Go ahead and pull this. Oh, yeah. Show you guys what I got here. And just in case you're wondering, this is a 110 LMT, right? If you need to like see the size difference between the Raminator and that's a Raminator tire. This is the LMT, okay? Look at the size difference. And that's actually kind of even right there. Is that good enough for you? But anyway, I wanted to show you guys this. You see that? I got all that set up in here. You see that? I've got the full 17 millimeter hex conversion on this thing. 8 millimeter stub axles. And I've got, I think, 2 of these in stock on the website. But they're not cheap. But you're not going to break them. I know some of the guys were actually breaking. Oh, I've also got new lower arms as well. Because if you guys recall, I broke those on mine. And I actually broke the stock housing. I landed wrong and ripped the tab right out. So when that ripped out, I was like, well, you know what time it is, right? Vidavon time. Ha ha ha. Oh boy. Yeah. All right. C10, Jeweler D Bronco. Chris Car, your mesh is too loose. What broken member? What did I miss here? Who has a broken member? And if your member is broken, you need to go to the doctor. And whatever you did to break your member, you don't need to do it again. Sorry, broken member. I had to have fun with that. Yeah, Arthur contacted me earlier today, and he says he's got a bunch of different parts and pieces. I've asked for drive shafts. I know he's got the axle housings. I just want like a bunch of brass in the wheel, knuckles, stuff like that is what I'm after. But yeah, he does have some stuff. Hopefully I'll get some drive shafts soon. I know that's been asked about quite a bit. And Marcus Landry, can you strip a spur gear too tight of a mesh? What happens on that, especially with the plastic stuff, is generally if the pinion gear is too tight, you end up with a lot of heat. The heat will actually heat up and weaken the plastic, and then it just seems to go away. You're basically melting the teeth off the spur gear. So yeah, if it's too tight, you have too much heat, it'll just melt and the teeth will come right off. Oh, sound like you problem. I haven't stripped gears in years. Okay. If you haven't stripped gears in years, are you really driving hard enough? Get Robinson gears and learn how to do gear mesh. You guys are funny. What was your first thought when you saw Traxxas take down Tony's site? Man, that was a bunch of crap, Endos. And I know back when Vidavon started selling parts on eBay, he had an issue with Traxxas. So he changed all of his titles, Vidavon parts for Traxxas, whatever, right? And that's pretty much what I did. So I wasn't caught up in that. But my thoughts are at this point, oh, my hair is a little bit on the puffy side, isn't it? My thoughts are the website hosts were notified a couple weeks in advance, and they did not pass the word on to the website owners to make the changes. So I think it's more than just that. As far as like one company going after another company for copyright, that happens every day. Every day, companies go after companies and individuals every single day. The way this one went about, it basically got onto us, the enthusiast. And that's why Traxxas really hurt themselves on this one. But for some reason, they are very protective of the TRX4M. I don't know if they have more things planned for that platform and just, but they're really protective of that. And I believe that was the vehicle, the parts that actually spearheaded all of this stuff. I haven't been electrified in a while. Body is the Homer Simpson do. Oh, I do almost have a horn, don't I? If I keep on getting fatter, I'll look like Charlie Brown. Woo! Actually, I'm past due to get a haircut. And I'm actually tempted to go and actually get the actual legit pay somebody to cut my hair. That didn't help. Oh, I'm actually tempted to get somebody to actually cut my hair like a professional. 0.7 mod? That is a weird gear pitch right there. Got an Axial early Bronco and a Red Cat Gen 9. What a great match. Your review vids helped so. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, the Gen 9's nice, and the early Bronco at $299 was a steal. Great deal. get a skullet. I don't want anything with a ullet on it at all. Yep, I think you're right, Tom. Stuck a Traxxas 4S in the Rift. Okay. JG's Outdoors. Fred Robinson. I have an LMT with an Eco Power steering servo. I keep stripping the gears and it won't center. Buddy, you may have to actually throw down and get a better servo. Look at one of the B2 servos, BETU. You can look at those. I hear good things about those. I haven't tried one yet. But if you got enough to throw down on something like a raw 500, you won't have those issues. My spa day is going to be that day I wake up, say the heck with it, and I go find a local park and just relax. That's going to be a spa day. 100. I would get 100,000 subscribers if I did a skullet. If I did a skullet, it will be for one video and I'd shave it all off. You guys will see my giant white scalp where this part never sees the sunlight. Ah, 12S Losi. I've actually got the parts to fix it. I just haven't had the time to sit down and mess with it. Like the last day or so, I've been really working on the Raminator, trying to get that put back together with the new parts, pieces. I got a brand new body. It's gonna be really nice. I got that. I got a brand new cage in there. So I got a lot of stuff to put together. So I'm gonna have basically a show body, and then I'll have like a basher body. So I kind of have a little bit of both. So kind of mad Losi did away with the LMT roller. Well, I mean, the LMT roller, maybe it just didn't sell enough. I mean, when I go to the Monster Jam events, usually the guys are still running stock systems in their LMT. So if you get the roller, you put a castle system in it at about $290 or something like that. Oh, at 100K members, I get a skullet. I don't even know what a skullet is, okay? I haven't even looked that up, and I'm afraid to, because as soon as I start looking that up, I'll lose my internet, which is horrible. Fishing Friday morning. Dude, I can go fishing Friday. If you get a skullet, we can call you Trevor from GTA 5. It's been so long since I played GTA. I played GTA before they had all the microtransaction things on there. It was like a PS3, I guess. Maybe a 4. I don't know. It's been a while. My Enjoy 2-speed and D90 case are here. 4-speed build. Okay, a 4-speed build? 2-speed TK. Okay, that makes sense. I'm curious how that works out. The 422 HD V2 is pretty good. Those gears can still pop out though. The raw 500's got a whole different drive line in it. So it's a whole different ball game there. Oh my God. Marcus Landry sent me a picture of a skullet. Number one, I just don't have the hair for this. 100,000 subscribers by the end of July, I'll do it. I'll have to get like a wig or something. That's horrible. Who would do this? This is dumb. Why would anybody do that? That is just dumb. If you guys have a skullet, why? Oh, man. Dig or four-wheel steer on a TRX4? Well, I've had the four-wheel steer on it, and it's neat. It's neat. You can maneuver with it. It's a lot of work to make it work correctly. Dig. I think there is a kit out there. I believe you can put dig on a TRX4, right? I'd probably go with a four-wheel steering. Which charges more grips, the slingshots or the trenchers from Proline? I'm putting on a brushless 1/16 E-Revo. Well, the slingshots are going to have more grip. It's a paddle tire. The slingshot is basically... This right here is a slingshot paddle tire right here. This is going to have more grip than any of the Proline trenchers or whatever. Yeah, so that's what you're going to want to have maximum traction. A proud Southern man's haircut. I have my doubts about that one. Question about your Red Kite Gen 9. Did the Reefs 99 solve the shifting problem? The only thing that solved the shifting problem was stopping when I was shifting, and sometimes I'd have to rock it back and forth. There isn't really enough room in there for that to work correctly. But it was such a rare thing that I didn't really think much of it. The best servo to get for a crawler, Clayton, can you do direct power? And if you can do direct power, are you 3S or 4S? If you're 3S, the Reefs 777, phenomenal. 4S, you can do the 888. You can also do the Three Brothers RC G13 Pro. Shifts has some really nice servos as well. Power Hobby's got some decent servos. I guess that would be about the only brands I would look at. Well, Cody, my mom said the same things. Did putting the SCX6 stock servo on its own BEC help a lot? I'm thinking about doing it. It does help. It does help, but the stock servo will still leave you hanging a little bit there. Yes, I've got the Mamba Max Pro for the Bandit. I've got it somewhere around here. I actually lost the dog bone to the Exotech rear, so I had to order a whole nother Exotech kit. And I recently found the dog bone. So I'm going to try to find the little centerpiece and try to patch this one up. Or if not, I'll just use what I need out of the new kit and just save the others for spare parts. But yeah, that is going to happen. I just haven't, and I just got the A-Main stuff in when I got back from my recent trip. But yeah, when I get the Mamba Max Pro, it's going to be like, I got a brand new Castle Mamba Max Pro. Yeah, it's been discontinued for 10 years, but who cares? Still a solid ESC, especially for something like that. Favorite color for the 299? Whatever matches your paint job, buddy. It doesn't. Everything inside is the same. Is there a bigger brushless system I can put in my 1/16 Revo? JG, don't some people fit the 540 like a Castle system in there? I mean, I've never had the 1/16 Revo, so I honestly don't know. I test drove one a while back, and it was the VXL, and it was pretty darn wild. Just stock. I mean, that thing wouldn't stay down for nothing. I've been thinking about doing another servo test video. I've been thinking about that. The thing is, at this point in the channel, Um, I will have to actually get permission. There are 3 servos out there that I want to put head to head. I just got to get permission because I want to do it correctly, if that makes any sense. I'm not just going to buy a bunch of servos, put them in. Oh, this one sucks. That one sucks. No, I'm not. I don't operate like that. If I do a Reefs, Holmes, 3BRC, Shifts, Power Hobby, whatever, I'm going to make sure I have their permission to actually do this. Because say I put 5 servos against each other. Okay, all 5 servos are going to be awesome and more than enough for anybody out there. But there's always a loser. And I don't want to risk hurting any of those companies, if that makes any sense. I want to promote the hobby, not hurt the hobby. Recommendation for tires on the wide X Max when it comes to better control in the air running stock system. Demoistener, buddy, our number one choice here are the Proline Badlands. I know people say, oh, they're heavy, they're this and that. No. I've actually weighed them as compared to other tires, and they're not as heavy as people try to make them out to be. They're one of the best running tires. They can take 12S on the X Max. I mean, that right there is a 12S. That's a Proline for a reason. And it's the Badlands, not the Trenchers. Now, they got the Trencher LPs. Those are supposed to be pretty darn awesome, but I believe some of the glue comes loose on them. So that's why we generally stay with the bead-locked versions. When I eventually get my 12S Creighton done, guess what? It's going to have those tires on it. Mr. 1998 Jeep. Yes, Arthur sent that video to me as well. The 6x6x6 SCX6. Yes, dude, that thing is awesome. I like my orange honcho the way it is. I really do. If I go that, I'm going to have to throw down even more, and I'm going to buy another honcho and just convert that into this massive pulling monster of a beast, which will be really, really crazy, I know. I'm thinking some people do. Yes, servo test. I just dropped $200 for parts I broke doing backflips and jumps. Yeah, JG Outdoors. Yeah, buddy. I've done that too. A bunch of times. Blasted through $100 on a quick throttle blip yesterday. I found the weak parts. What's up, VNB? What's up, man? How has the IFS on the Element trucks held up? I've heard they get loose after a while. A-Man has a trail runner. They do have a tendency to get loose. There's a lot of moving parts in there. I ended up putting the Bauhaus stuff, and that tightened it up pretty darn well. But over time, it's just a lot of moving parts in there, you know. As far as durability and tough, I never actually broke it. Honestly, I know at full turn, the way the bell cranks and all work on that, sometimes it takes a lot to actually get it to come back straight, especially if it's under load. I mean, I've got the axle housings ordered by I ordered GCM axle housings, and when they come in, I'll explain why. And I want to use the clone transmission for the gears and all that to go into Dr. Kleimenstein. So I've got that build coming up. I've still got the Poised RC chassis to do something with. I've got a set of 10-tube axles in there. I was thinking about doing another version, Superlight SV3. Thinking about doing something like that. I really got to catch up on the current projects, you know? Sonic Moto, absolutely. You just ordered your SCX6. Nice. Did you use one of my links, VMB? How's everything going? Man, I hope you got the honcho. The honcho is awesome. So the 540 fits in the E-Revo. Might have to change drag slicks for tires. How are you going to keep the front of it down, buddy? The little one that I drove was just popping up so easy. And 50 miles per hour on a truck this big, that's moving. What's up, Joe Girding? What's up, man? Fishing weights on the front. That could help. It's just more mass, though. More mass than anything. Let's see what you guys got. Oh, man, I just opened up my phone looking at that skullet, which is really horrible. All right, so something else I wanted to show you guys, but I don't think I can show you guys. Oh, well, I guess I'll wait on that one. Yeah, my Deluxe is out there in the car and everything, so probably going to finish this up in about 9 minutes. J Concepts landmines are very nice. Yes, they are. I do have some mini banners, yes. I believe I've got 6x12, 3x6. I've got some of those in stock. RC crawler, yeah. Yeah, that's why most of the time I run normal straight links. I'd rather it hit the links and slide versus get all into the dry shaft. You'll have to send me an email. I think I do have some Rift diff gears and a couple cups. VMB, look on there. I believe I've got some Vidavon stuff for the SX6. Like the one thing you're going to want, and I've got both the V1 and the V2 in silver and black, would be the servo tray. The reason is the stock one flexes a lot. Okay. But you're also going to end up wanting to do a servo. And if you do another servo, it's going to flex even more. C-hubs, front shock towers at least, because all that will help keep everything stable side to side. What you'll notice with a box stock one is that when you go to turn, if you listen to the ESC fan, you'll actually hear the ESC fan drag down because it's a huge servo. And that's why you can either run the external BEC on it to try to get it the power and not possibly kill the BEC circuit inside of the ESC. Typically, you kill the BEC, you're generally killing the ESC as well. So, but you'll be able to tell all of that. You can do the little brace down at the axle. Actually, brace that to stop the panhard mount from flexing. But pretty much you'll need a shock tower for the front, at least. What's my email? Right up at the top, it's a pin screen. exocagedrc@yahoo.com. Yep, Cozy is right. The best way, look at your local Facebook groups and see if they have a sales group and just post it on there with pictures and stuff like that. Craigslist works as well. What's up, Gory? The best mod I did to the TRX4, could I tell a major difference? Probably going to be power, motor, and ESC. And pretty much all of them make a big difference, positive. All of them. The stock servo is okay until you start pushing it. Then you got to swap to another servo. Thank you, VMB. Cool. Thank you, Flapping Lips. Gory Boggs, you finally got monetized? Dude, awesome. Now, when you make your first nickel, when you make your first dime, be like, yeah, I made a nickel. Be happy to get that nickel. Eventually, if you keep it up and you can actually build everything, then you'll be able to, maybe one day, you can retire the day job. It's weird. I'm coming up, in fact, coming up on my 1 month of being jobless. It's weird, man. I go to sleep about 12:30 or 1 every night because I'm always in here working on something. Usually when it gets dark, like about now, 8 o'clock, my brain starts actually working so I can start doing my build videos and stuff like that. So, but yeah, keep up, man. Get on it. The big batch of homemade original New York Coney Island Coney sauce. Flapping lips. See now I want to take off and go to the local grocery store and get a roast. I've got a nice crock pot in there that I've never used. What I need is get that roast in a bag because I don't know how to cook. But I'll put a roast in a bag and just put it in the crock pot and let that thing go. We got 4 minutes, guys. I might be leaving here to go to the local grocery store to check their hours. I think they're open till like 10. Gory Boggs, man, I wish you the absolute best of luck. And Gory, if I do a video on something and you like that video and you can get that product, do it yourself. Use my videos as a template if you need to. Use them. Make it happen for you, buddy. Hey, I will not complain at all if you try to copy some of my videos and all that. Do it. Because you're going to do it in your way, a way that I can't duplicate. Simple as that. So do it. Make it happen. My thoughts on the gyro on a crawler, RC crawler. 95% of the time, it's not needed. I turn my gyros off. If I have a crawler that goes fast, then I turn it on. And if you top a T4 PK for my LCG rig, I'm nervous about bringing it out and breaking. I feel the same way when I'm running the RC8X. Man, I'm so careful with that. Like the GT5 is like, okay, I'll just set that right down on a rock, no problem. But that RC8X, I'm like, oh, gentle, easy. Trying to be nice and gentle with that thing because not only is it an expensive radio, it's got a ton of features and it's nice. I should have that camera soon. So I'll do a video on how to update the RC8X, which I have no idea how to do that. I got to figure that out myself and then make a video of how to do the update. And once I get that done, then I should have the FPV camera. And I want to put that on a couple different vehicles. One on the track. I want to see around the track of it. And then one on a crawler as well. I think it'll be cool. Imagine you're like in your little crawler, right? Crawling along and gigantic like Godzilla of lizards jumps up on the hood and it's looking right at you. That'd be cool. T-Rex for a forward motor mount. Man, speaking of forward motor mounts, I forget the name of the darn Weapon X at the ECC. Usually they're a class 1 leaf sprung truck, but man, I saw some of them things make climbs that were just insane. The center of gravity of the motor is all the way down. I mean, like rubbing the ground behind the front axle. It's that low. It's amazing how low that low center of gravity is on that thing. I think it's called the Weapon X. Thank you, Sean Payne, for watching. Send me funny videos soon. I'll send you some funny videos, bust nut. You'll be I'll leave it alone. Man, I have a couple lanyards, and they don't fit the hook. I was actually trying to use that, but it wouldn't fit the hook. Let's talking about the GT. Winn-Dixie open till 10, Publix till 9. Don't forget. Okay. Well, actually, the 1 hour. Oh, I got a boo-boo. I was trying to put these Raminator tires on the Raminator, and I rammed it and kind of got myself. There are no sharp edges. I just got it. Not that you guys needed to see that, but. So does having a nice remote better than having a cheap one? Is there a difference in response for the controls? Clayton. Okay. As far as the controls go, generally speaking, on a crawler, there's a latency. And the latency is like, you push this, you've got, say, 10 milliseconds for the signal to actually make it to the receiver, get converted, and then go to the servo or the ESC. Some of the better ones would have, say, 5 milliseconds, and it's the same way on the steering. So if you're racing on road and it's real fast, then you want a fast transmitter with a low latency number. On the crawlers, it's really not that big of a deal, really. I mean, we race with these, we crawl with these, and these things are awesome. They got the best gyro on the market, in my opinion. But latency, when you're really getting down to like real fast reacting cars, little on-road, little ovals and all that stuff, yeah, you got to have a fast radio to be right. If not, like with an older FlySky GT3C, it has a high latency number. You'll be turning 10 feet before you make it into the corner, before the vehicle starts to make the turn. So that's where latency matters. And when I get the concrete pad back here, you'll probably see me more or less running the RC8X over these other radios. But I'm going to look up the latency of the GT5 versus the 8X, and just to see what the differences are. These here might be just as fast. I don't know. But I know we have a good time on these on the dirt track. So I think IAQ, what out of, say, 20 people show up, 12 are on these, 13, 14 people use these now. I mean, they work so good. And I can print the little one-hand adapters. Thank you, RC Crawler 82. Roast will be ready for tomorrow. See, what I'll do is I'll wake up in the morning. Actually, I got to go get some sausage and eggs. I ate my last this morning. So I'll go get stocked up on sausage, eggs, and I'll get me a nice big roast. And I'll have that set up to start cooking tomorrow morning. And I should be ready to go for a really nice lunchtime. Damn. My fat butt's going to get fatter. Yeah, I know, IAQ Master. Everybody's got them things. Yeah, I know, Kuya. I was supposed to be gone 3 minutes ago. I really need to go. All right, guys. It's been awesome. Hopefully, I'll have a new Raminator video. I don't think I posted the video of the Raminator body. Hang on. I want to show you guys this real quick. Let me see. Let me scroll back up. See if I can find... Yeah, let me see if I can get this to rotate here. The video is no longer available. What are you talking about, no longer available? Hang on. I'm working on it, guys. I want you guys to see this body. This is just a cab of it. See if you guys can see that. That's Raminator. How sweet is that? That'll be my show body right there, guys. I've been trying for like a year to get this thing. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up with that. Kuya, well, I mean, what other options do we have for the Raminator? Yeah, that was done by the company that did it. I will make sure they get the credit in the video when I get the video. Yeah, I'm not going to crash it, Mir. This is going to be a show body, a whole different body. Then I'm going to have a basher body. That's not paint. That's actually a wrap. And it was actually a brand... Now, check this out. The body, a brand new clear two-piece body. I got with Tony at TCXRC, and he had it. And I got him to send it to me. So as soon as I got that, I sent it down off to get wrapped. So, yeah. Yeah, that's a heck of a... Yeah, I can't wait to see this thing in the sunlight. And I'm supposed to have it Saturday. Yeah, Saturday it's supposed to be here. But anyway, guys, let me let you go. If not, I will bore you guys to death for another 2 hours. And you guys are awesome. I'm going to check emails, see if I got the parts and pieces. And I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Probably the 124 crawler, the little competition crawler. So, I wonder, wrap the early Bronco. You might be able to get somebody to do that. But anyway, guys, catch you later. I got to go get some food and get myself ready to go for a nice big roast tomorrow. Catch you guys later.